All right. Let's see if anybody pops up in here. All right. So there seems to be one person on the live stream. Can you hear me okay? Can you comment down below if you can hear me all right? Little impromptu. I have some pork belly I'm going to cook on a big green egg. I figured I'd sit out here and cook it. KG, how you doing today? Can you hear me okay? I'm outside and I know the sound isn't so great. Actually, all right, Kyle. All right, Eric, how are you? I wanted to make sure you guys could hear me all right before I went too far. So, it is about 1:45 Eastern, obviously. Hey, John, how you doing? So, what I have is some pork belly. I'm going to be cooking, and here I'll show you the pork belly. This is like a bone-in pork belly, and I scored it up on top pretty well, and I'm going to cook it. I'm going to try to, like, not slow cook it, but cook it pretty quickly because I have something else to do this afternoon. But hey, if you're on the live stream, if you haven't already, please leave me a thumbs up. That greatly helps these live streams out. So what are you guys cooking? Anybody cooking anything right now? You sitting by the smoker, sitting by the grill, watching me while I'm doing this? You see I'm sitting on the side of the house. Usually I don't sit on the side of the house, but I'm gonna smell like smoke today. That's what Dad wants to show. Anybody comment? Eric, I am good, sir. Glad you could join us, me. Turkey legs, all right. Oh man, I don't know. Can you hear the lady on the corner over there? Hold on, let's see. You want to see her? She's standing down on the corner, screaming at somebody on the phone. Anyway, golly. God. Kyle said it's 100 degrees outside where he is in Texas. He's gonna stay inside and watch me. Nice. All right. John says he's got a few pork shoulders that just came off, as well as a few briskets. That's what's up. Funny. I actually just talked to, somebody that supported me for a while. He knows I'm into welding and I do welding, so he said his boss has some welding tanks, some huge, the tall welding tanks, like the gas tanks, and he's trying to trade me some of those. He's trying to trade me 3 huge tanks for some food. I think he's about to get a whole brisket. Christopher, is it Kearney? How are you? All the way from England. My goodness. How do I look on the other side of the ocean? Do I look good? This my good side or this my good side? All right. What are you up to today? I mean, because it's what, 4 or 5 hours ahead, so what, 6, 7 o'clock there? Golly, you guys in Texas, I guess we're getting some overdue rain, apparently. It's going to be raining here for like the next week and some change. Unfortunately. I thought I mean, Ireland is still across the pond. I mean, you're still all the way across the ocean, man. I mean, everything in Europe is across the pond. And I know, I read that you said Ireland. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm pretty much waiting. So what I did was, I got the smoker. Hold on, let's see. I got the smoker, and you guys, this is going to be backwards for you guys. So right now it's showing 329. What I did was I opened up the grill. I lit the fire in the center with the charcoal. Man, she's really screaming on somebody over there. Specifically, not specifically, but specifically. She asked specifically. Anyway, enough about that. So I lit up the middle of the charcoal. I put the diverter plate on top. Hey, Roberto. Oye, como va? So anyway, I heated it up, and we are at about 338 degrees. I am going to choke off the intake some because I don't want my temperature to get too high. What I did was I put a thermometer in the center of the grill grate so I can actually get a true determination of what the temperature is where I'm cooking. The thermometer up here shows 300, or it's just at about 300. We're down on the actual grill grate, I'm at almost 350. That's 342. So, but what I also did was I have some pieces of apple wood that I have from my trees here. Let's show you guys my apple trees. Oh, come on, focus. Those are my apple trees that are out of focus there. And but mute for an hour. All right. So pieces of wood from my apple tree, and I stuck it on top of the charcoal. So if it looks rather white and smoky, that's because of the fact that it is there's some wood down in there. All right. So I was gonna wait until 2 o'clock, but hey, there's 16 of you. Oh my goodness. If I haven't said hi to you, please leave a comment. And I'm going to be cooking pork belly. I have these beautiful pork bellies. They're bone-in pork bellies. Here's the bone-in, and I scored them. All right. Anybody have any experience cooking these? Scott Hathaway, how are you doing today? Anybody have experience cooking pork bellies? So what I'm gonna do, the last time I cooked these, I cooked them kind of slow. Once they were almost finished, I put them towards the edge of the grate, and no, it is not vegetarian pork belly. These are not for me. Wow, she's screaming on that person over there. Anyway. Alright, so Scott Hathaway says he's smoking some ribs and barbecue baked beans. That's what's up. Definitely. Alright, so my grill grate temperature is about 351 degrees, but my temperature here shows about 300. Again, I believe the grill grate is a little warmer because the fire is coming right up under from that. I started it in the center of the charcoal, and it's just a little warmer because it's closer to the fire. Hey, John, I did a video on me doing this before, but my wife and I went to the Lotte market, or actually we were at an H-Mart, which is a Korean market, and I picked one up today, so I'm going to be cooking it for her and the kids. I might actually try a bit of it, but I won't eat more than the taste. She's heated over there. No experience here. Drew, it's pretty good. The way I'm gonna try to get this done, I don't know if I'm gonna sit on the live stream the whole time and talk to you guys, but I live on the southwest side of Baltimore. Southwest side of Baltimore. I'm in the Beachfield neighborhood. Yes. Pork belly is uncured bacon. And this is skin on. Mark's funny. That's where bacon comes from. Not Baltimore, but the pork belly. Yes, exactly. Yes, indeed it is. All right, yeah, and not far away. You said you used to live in the village. Yeah, yeah. Where do you live now? Alright. Make bacon out of pork belly. How do you make your bacon? You probably get a whole pork belly too. This is just like a cross section. Couple pieces. And these are pretty good pieces. This was like $15 worth of pork, pork belly, and I think it's probably about 3 pounds. Alright, Walbrook Junction. I'm familiar. I've driven through there, done a couple deliveries up there. Yep. Yep, Mark. Well, I am you know, I'm right off of Frederick. I'm near Frederick and North Bend. Ah, well, that's a good indication as to why you would be making your own bacon. Carolina Country Cooking and Barbecue says they have their own pigs. Oh, hogs. Sorry. What is the difference between a pig and a hog? Is one just bigger than the other? Like, serious question. And guys, in case you haven't heard or can't tell, it is raining, and that's why you're hearing the cars going down the street. If it's a bother, let me know, and I'll I'll cut off the live stream. I was figuring while I was sitting here. Oh. Where's there a Cisco outlet? Ooh, them is fighting words. Chuck said a pig is 4 legs, a hog is a motorcycle. Mark, I figured. Pink is, I guess. Eric's funny. Randall's funny. Third squad, where are you at? Where are you? Yeah, wild hog is hairy. That would be boar, actually, probably. All right. Thank you so very much. So, Carolina Country Cooking and Barbecue. Can I get a name for you, sir or madam? All right, Detroit. Detroit. I know, right? Hey, I think he wants me to send him some food or something. Jody, how are you doing? All right. Robin Boulevard right after you pass Route 100. You sell cars? Didn't you get food from me before, maybe? I know exactly where that is. That's like Jessup area. And they all do hair. All pigs have hair. Alright. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I'm learning a lot about pigs. So, a pig is under 150 pounds. A hog is over 150 pounds. A sow is the female. And the boar is the male. Wow. You guys, that's what's up. Eric's funny. Scott Hathaway says Florida's in the house. He said it's hotter than hell there. Yeah. Bean linings. I want to know where is there a Cisco outlet too. And it's SYS, not like Cisco from Drew Hill, but SYS. And you can eat everything on the oink. I'll take your word for it. So before I forget, I really want to take a moment to say thank you to you guys for hanging out with me while I am cooking or attempting to cook this pork belly. So again, I'm showing it to you because I want the grill here to settle in, and I want some of that smoke to dissipate. Yes, it is. So, but this pork belly is actually being cooked. Here you go, since you guys. This is being cooked for my wife and children. I just have to be careful not to drop it, because that probably will be funnier for you guys than it would be for me dropping, pork belly live on the live stream. Yeah. So if you haven't already, please, I would appreciate if you can leave me a thumbs up down below. And it is, like I said, I was trying to wait for 2 o'clock. It's 1:57, which is close enough. Dude, my setup got trash yesterday. Check my Instagram. I saw you were, I saw you got stuck in a rain truck. So yes and no. I did find the charcoal cheaper than $10 a bag. I found it for $8 a bag, but I didn't find I did not find it for $5 a bag. Ayo! Definitely. Alex, how are you doing today? Let me get this on the grill. Because I'm doing a live stream right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't hear you. Hold on 1 second.
I thought you were only doing a video.
No.
What not the stick?
Well, I put a piece of apple wood on here for it to smoke. All right. My littlest taste tester, you know, of course she wants to know what's going on. Woo. See if I can set that up so you guys can see the temperature inside the smoker. Nope. Doesn't look like it's going to allow me to do that. But, okay, I'll get my chair cleaned out. Alright, so, pork belly is on the grill. Oh, man. Yes, I do. I do sell the smokers. I don't know why, but I've got a lot of inquiries about selling them. Yes, I do. Sell the smokers. They're $400, $200 deposit. We'll start your build, and probably take me about 2 weeks to get it done. Once it's done, you pick it up and pay the rest. All right. So Chuck says his setup yesterday got trashed when he was cooking. Let's see, the rain turned into severe weather and trashed it, dumped the food, and damaged his canopy. Oh, man. Well, the food in the Cambros got dumped on the ground. Ah, sorry to hear that, dude. Going to do pork belly burnt ends next weekend on his Weber Smoky Mountain. That's what's up, Jody. So I'm going to kind of cook these low and slow for about an hour, maybe 2. And then once they're, you know, almost done, I'm going to actually put them to the edges of the big green egg where the diverter plate comes up so that direct heat can come up and hit them and crisp up the skin. It was pretty good last time I did it. I do have a video on me doing these last time. Yeah, check it out after the live stream. If you haven't already, please leave me a bacon and egg. I see what you did there. If you haven't already, please leave me a thumbs up. It greatly helps these videos and my channel. Greatly appreciate that. So I've had a couple of you guys back at it again today after improvised repair on the canopy. Did you have to do any welding or just like duct tape and something else? Yeah, definitely. So now here's a world famous P. P. What does P stand for? I'm actually trying to raffle off a. How you doing today? RD Waffler. I'm actually going to raffle off one of the steel drums that I make, a smoker. If you go out to the merchandise website that I set up, it's BRBQUE.com. Again, BRBQUE.com. And you can purchase a sticker. You can get one sticker for, well, you can get a sticker by itself for $5. You can get one sticker for a chance to win the smoker for $20. And you can get 3 chances to win the smoker for $50. And I'll send you a couple stickers. Alright. Gabriel, I'm doing good. How are you doing? So you missed it. I just put the pork belly onto the grill here. And what I do with my thermometer so I can watch it. So now we're showing 340 degrees at the grill grate, and the reason it dropped a little bit is 1, I choked off the intake, and 2, because of the fact that the meat is there and it's sucking some of the heat off of the grate. So, but 26 of you guys, all right, Paris, female, male, 26 of you guys in or on the live stream. If you haven't already, please do leave me a thumbs up. It greatly helps my channel get some traction. Can you guys believe that I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers? I don't even know how. Alright. Gabriel says he's doing good and he's from Lubbock, Texas. That's what's up. Texas. Everybody in Texas, comment TX down below. There's like 4 or 5 of you from Texas. Or I guess actually, better yet, where are you guys right now? How about that? Can you comment and tell me where you guys are? Alright, we got Kyle from Texas. We have RD Wafflers in Houston. Thank you. Bill says I am getting almost at 5,000 because I'm Austin. We got Super Johnny in the house representing the ATX. All right, Alex Hernandez is in Savage. He's right down the street. Benji said he just got some baby and he's in Kansas. Bill Linings is in Illinois. That's what's up. We got everybody around here. No. Carolina Country Cooking and Barbecue says he's in North Carolina. We're in North Carolina because I'm actually going to be coming down to South Carolina in a couple weeks. Maybe I can make a stop. Let's see. Waffler. Oh. Yeah, RD Waffler. All right, no problem. Mr. Paris. That's fine. Is it Andrea Nelson? Is it Andrea or Andrea? I always have to ask. Charlotte. All right. And John Feeney is in Texas. Man, there's like 4 or 5 of you Texans. Gastonia. All right, I'll have to look that up. Just like, are you following me on Instagram? Cause I would love to. I want to meet some of you guys on my way down to South Carolina. You can meet the taste testers too, maybe. I don't know. But we're gonna be going to Myrtle Beach in a couple weeks. Cab driver. Okay. That's what's up, Mr. Parrish. He said he's a cab driver, and he's always in my area working, and he's been doing barbecue for a hobby for the last couple of years. I guess, then you can relate to me doing it as a hobby as well. But it went from a hobby to I used to say side hustle, but then it went to full-time hustle. I am originally from Philadelphia. If you guys haven't seen the Eagles hats and me going to Philly and things like that. Mark says he gets notifications on the phone that says Dash is cooking again. Usually I'm cooking I've cooked. When you see those videos, they are typically a week, sometimes up to 2 weeks in the past. So, but this is live. I figured, you know what? I'm going to be sitting out here. It's cool. It's raining out, so I don't mind. And I'm sitting right next to the grill here, so why not? I don't have a problem with it. 33 of you. Goodness gracious, here. 33 of you on the live stream. Hold up. Let me give you guys all a high five. Bam. Seriously. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Oh, if you were wondering about the lady that was yelling on the corner, she has since gotten on the bus and is gone. Man. So what else is everybody up to today? But anybody, what's everybody doing? That's what's up. Look, I'm about to stretch my feet out and do the same. Sit back. Actually, I'll pull the camera a little closer to me so I can. Ooh, goodness. Super Johnny says, Wednesday came early. I guess this is boredom. Boredom struck, and I'm going to be cooking for a while. So I figured I'd sit here. All right, so T-Dog says, sitting under the porch, living life, loving life, and it's awesome. That's what's up. Me, myself, and I Farmer says, since I'm sitting down, he got the bell hay, stack it in the barn, and for animals. So, what? Can you tell me more about your farm, Me, Myself, and I Farmer? I always wanted to know more about your farm. All right. Call your neighbors and tell them to look outside. Because he's talking to himself again. Yes, I am talking to myself. Gabriel had to work. Drew taking 3 briskets off and on from an overnight smoke. Drew, where are you? Shoot, overnight. It's 2 o'clock. That should have been done. Smoking. All right. Bill Lining says, Lennings probably says he's smoking on his new Oklahoma Joe smoker. Make sure there could be an accident over there on that intersection before we're done this. Pork steaks, ribs, and chicken wings running cherrywood. That's what's up. It's the same thing I've been cooking his whole life, just trying to get the technique down and get better equipment, Mr. Parrish. It is all about the technique and the equipment. All right. Jack, that's what's up. Well, thank your wife for stopping you, but then again, I don't know. If you need to get some work done in the garage, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. Definitely don't let me stop you. Alright, John says he's about to season and marinate some chicken for catering. That's what's up. I really want to say thank you to you guys for hanging out with me, making me, I don't know. I actually have a video to edit, a funny story to tell. Last night I rescued this 65 beetle off of the highway. It's pretty dope. At 10 o'clock last night. Golly, it's freaking, even with the hour difference, that's still like 12, 13 hours. What temperature are you cooking your brisket at, man? Gotta, I don't know, double-digit hours. Alright. I don't do it that way. Yeah. So alright, Mark says, Dash, if I ever get a chance, try 250, man. You'll reduce your cook time by hours, and you'll reduce the amount of fuel you're using. What type of fuel are you using? What type of smoker do you have? Are you using wood? So Mark says, Dash, if you ever get a chance to go help at a butchering, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun. Maybe someone has a farm and livestock will make you an offer on YouTube. Hey, if someone does, there is somebody in Baltimore that does butchering class. All right. I mean, you can save yourself some wood if you bump up the temperature just 25 degrees, 250, and you'll decrease your cook time by hours. I mean, not to rush it and or you, but I just know that sometimes people let the cooks take way longer than necessary. Ready, roll, kid. He says, you know, hey, Armando, right? I think it's Armando. Armando? Or, yeah. How are you today, sir? Oh, man. Super Johnny says he's got a 3.5 pound beef tenderloin, USDA prime, and a whole chicken he's about to smoke. Man, them's fighting words. You're not sharing? You're not bringing any up my way? What's up with that? Okay. So, alright. Man, here you go bragging. You just got back from Cancun. I don't know. You know what? I'll definitely take some beef tenderloin and chicken over pork belly, considering I don't eat the pork belly. Sit back and smoke some baby backs on this day off. That's what's up, Third Squad. I even brought the light out here. I didn't know if I was going to need the light, but it looks like I don't, so I'm going to leave that off. Man, it's a beautiful day. Not too cold. So, Johnny, did you see it before I put the pork belly on? I don't want to open the grill up, but it's actually a bone-in pork belly. So it's the part of the pork belly furthest forward, I guess. I'm not sure. All right, maybe you have to go back and look in the beginning. Like, I know you can scroll back on the live feed. And I won't say anything. I'm going to hold my breath for you to go ahead. All right, so Alex Hernandez says, how do I like the big green egg? I love it. I am a fan. I won't say I talk crap about it. I couldn't afford one, man. My kids go to private school. I got plenty of bills to pay. I'm not getting rich on YouTube just yet. You know, tell a friend about my channel. Ask him to subscribe. It would be awesome if I can get to 5,000 subscribers this weekend. I'm just saying. Just saying. But no. Backwards, John Grinnell. He says he got that thing running about 600 degrees. It's only 800. I'm using my phone and I'm using the front camera on my phone, so it's backwards. I can assure you it's only at 300 degrees, and the temperature at the grate is at 376. So I might actually drop the temperature. Yeah, definitely. So no, Ja, I'm not selling the pork belly. This is for my wife and kids. So Russell asked, what temperature am I cooking it at? Right now the thermometer on the Big Green Egg is stuck at 300. How I say stuck? I have it settled in at 300, but the temperature at the grate is at 374. I'm contemplating trying to drop that temperature down a little bit. Try some jerk seasoning. You can get at Shoppers Food Warehouse. All right. Okay. No problem. Alright, Ash Boogie. Thank you. I will check the message a little later. Jack, I'm very glad. Skin is on the pork belly. Actually, Russell, go back and look. I scored it. I didn't show the beginning because I did all that now. So then when I sat down by the grill, I said, you know what? Let me start it live up and down. It's it's at 370 now. So now that this temperature is coming down, I'm going to watch this temperature there. Oh, come on. I still feel like I'm moving just fine. But, no. So, John Grinnell, I did not purchase the pork belly at Restaurant Depot. I purchased this pork belly at a Korean market. It's an H Mart is where I got this. I actually contemplated doing a video in the H Mart. It was my wife and I. She doesn't really like being on camera, so I didn't. The purpose of scoring is to help some of the fat render away, and because the pork belly, the fat on top is so thick that if you can allow more heat to get in there, it'll allow a lot more of that fat to render away. I don't know, Drew. I can't guarantee. I mean, we're gonna be cooking this for a couple hours. I don't know if I can stream for like 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. If you guys stick around and give me thumbs up and dash out and come on back in and things like that, then I might just. I've actually done a video with the pork belly before. One of the reasons why I'm not in the kitchen right now, or I didn't shoot anything in the kitchen, is because of the fact that my wife and my oldest taste tester are in there making some sort of soup. So, Eric made it. Yes, there's multiple Erics. Everybody named Eric. All right, Joe's Barbecue. How are you doing this afternoon, sir? All right, so the temperature is coming down slightly. Right now at the grate, we're looking at 361, just to let you guys know. Tony, where are you on the East Coast? I mean, it's a big place. Wow. All right, so I'm going to read this. I'm sorry, but I asked me, myself, and I farmer a little while ago, what mini donkey, horse, and a pony he rescued another dog to go. Oh, his owners got deployed. They were in the military and got shipped to Hawaii and could not take him. Well, they could have taken him, but it would have been a long walk for him to sit in like quarantine or something, right? Anyway, that's awesome for helping them out. Detroit. So where are you originally from, Mr. East Coast Tony? Detroit. It's not the East Coast. Last time I checked the map. Come on. Flies all around. It's raining. There shouldn't be any flies out. Speaking of flies, last time I was in Texas. Oh, no, sir. I was always too fat to be in the military, to be honest with you. But had I gone in the military, I would have gone Air Force. No, sir. When I came out of high school, I was my leanest at 255 pounds. 6 foot 255. The recruiter was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, your BMI is too high, so for your height. And he said, well, what you can do is come in and get, like, do the little measurement thing to see how much muscle I was. And I never did it. I know, I remember you saying you were in the Air Force, Jack. That's why I mentioned it. Yo, I'm telling you now, this thing it smells amazing. The grease and the juices from the pork belly are hitting the diverter plate. Man, it smells good. All right, so my temperature is down to 358, so we are slowing. It's still dropping, but it's slowing down. And I'm seeing the thermometer here. It's just under 300 degrees, so that's cool. Do you guys remember how much white smoke there was when we started up? And it's kind of dissipated. I put a piece of a log from or a limb from my apple tree in there, and it was burning off. But now it seems like it's pretty much good. I'm using Western lump charcoal, you know. That's some crazy guy on here last month. That's what's up. Drew says the flies were crazy where he was. Thank goodness they're gone now. But I have the Western lump, that charcoal that I talked to you guys about that I was trying to find on sale. This, actually, I really like this stuff. I really do. All right. Betty, how are you? Betty, dash, Betty. All right. Thank you very much for watching and getting, Jack to come out of the garage and hang out with us. Not just me, but us. There are 29 of you guys on the live stream. So very cool that you guys will hang out with me on the live stream. But yeah. We're sitting at right about 300 degrees. This guy right here, look. Hold on. He's looking over at me. He was looking over at me the whole time he was walking up like I was crazy because you can see my phone set up. Good thing I don't have a light on. So, all right. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I mean, it's been, golly, almost a half hour. Thank you very much, Jack. I appreciate it. Yeah. Everybody screaming and arguing today. I guess people being cooped up in the house too long. All right. So let's talk about the name of the new smoker. Are you dressed? Okay. Yeah, you want to say hi to everybody on the live stream?
Sure.
My littlest taste tester.
Sorry,
Come on. Oh, your feet are going to get dirty. Okay. Hi. All right. Go ahead on. All right. So speaking of flies in Texas, I was looking at the roof of this patio, and where you hang bags of water to keep flies away. All right. So I have not gotten any clear. I don't know. My oldest taste tester just showed up. He might be able to. Can you make me a jar?
With the syrup.
Yes. So I need ice. 3/4 ice. The clear from the freezer about halfway, and then Sierra Mist on top, and a straw, please. Thank you. That's what's up.
Do you know
when this will be done? I don't. I haven't even stuck a thermometer in it yet. I'm just kind of letting it hang out. It's only been on there for half an hour. I'm gonna let it sit on there for at least an hour, and then I'll start checking it. So John asked about naming the smoker. So you guys actually, when we did a live stream, not last one, but 2 weeks ago, and I got choked up talking about my grandfathers, I was thinking about my grandmothers. So usually I name all of the appliances and things around here female names, but I was debating whether or not I was going to call it a male name. If I was going to call it a male name, the name that was highest on the list was Johnny. Johnny was my grandfather's name, my maternal grandfather's name. He passed away, and I didn't get to know him as much as I would have liked to. Paternal grandfather was actually a Methodist reverend, and I knew my uncle, my pop-pop is what we called him. I knew him very well. Piece of meat to smoke. Salmon and lamb are high because I don't get to do them often enough, but I really like beef ribs and brisket. Littlest taste tester, go in the house because I don't want the smoke in the house, okay? Thank you, close the door. All right. Thank you, Drew. Sorry for, getting off track. What am I using pineapple for, Jack? I don't remember. Yeah. John says it's on. I can't go too hard because my wife and I have a date later this afternoon. We got out. Nah. I was actually out really late last night trying to watch some street racing, and I didn't get home until about 2 in the morning, and I was up this morning at 8. Yeah, I know. No gin. No gin. Yeah, Johnny, I figured you'd appreciate that. So now, getting back to the naming. All right. Thank you. This isn't the right one. This is the thin mouth one, not the wide mouth. That's all right. Thank you. All right. And they got me a big straw too, so this might be gone quickly. All right. The other name I was thinking about is a combination between my maternal and paternal grandmothers. My maternal grandmother is named Pauline, and my paternal grandmother was Clara. So I thought about Paula because that was kind of be a combination of both of their names. So Paula. So Johnny and Paula were the top ones, and then hold on, live stream. Now join in. All right. So somebody hit me up, text message. Sorry. Let's see here. But my grandmother's names are Pauline and Clara. So I thought Paula would be nice. No, John. No pink straw this time. Quality brisket. I find pretty decent quality brisket. No, John. No pink straw this time. No. You just have to deal with the fact that it's going to be fattier than you want it to be and cook it. They have pineapple juice? We might have some pineapple juice. My wife kind of hoards the pineapple juice. To try to make drink for herself. It is on So as what are the biggest challenges I face when catering? The fact